Okay, y'all listen. We were gonna take the night off and not even film today because we've been filming every day. Yeah. But we came to downtown Georgetown and we are in love. It is so cute.
Just absolutely blown away once.
No, the church bells are ringing.
It's 6 o'clock.
Oh my goodness, Bunky.
Oh, and wait, look at that. We're on Broadway again.
We're on Broadway. That's hilarious. Every time.
Every city we've been in so far, we've been on Broadway, and I love it.
Listen to that.
Oh, that's the courthouse.
That is so cool.
The Scott County Courthouse.
So we have been looking forward to this all week. We are at the Ark Encounter. Everyone has told us this is a must-see thing, and since we knew we were coming to Kentucky, we were like, we gotta see how close it is. Well, lo and behold, it was only like 30 minutes from our campground. So we're like, we are going to the Ark Encounter. We just pulled in. We gotta get on a shuttle somehow. They're gonna take us over to the Ark, but we cannot wait to see it. I feel like we have not filmed a lot in Lexington, although we've done a lot of things. We gotta like tell you about Lexington because it has been our absolute favorite. But right now, we are gonna go see this incredible Ark Encounter. They just dropped us off the shuttle. Look at the magnitude of this Ark. It is wild to see it in person. Like, there's something that even does it justice. It's so big. Wow.
Oh, look. We can get our picture taken.
Yeah, we should. We should. All the animal sounds in the storm. I love it. It's so cool.
I feel like this is a very well put together facility, and I learned tons of additional information.
I've learned so much today.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, all of the, I mean, not just to speak of the quality, but I feel like the quality of, you know, the exhibits and all that stuff is like very high.
Oh, there was like attention to detail. There was nothing left untouched.
Right. So, I mean, this was definitely very, very neat.
And to just like hear this story again, but walk through it and actually live it and see like there were so many things that like I didn't know that I learned today.
Right. Oh, for sure.
I mean, it was just really cool how in depth it went. But now I'm telling you, you've got to come do the Ark Encounter. It's really amazing to live through this story and like see.
I mean, yeah, definitely. And another thing too, which just the like sheer size of what this thing was, and like how, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing.
So before we leave Kentucky, I wanted to share a little bit more about the RV park that we stayed at. Whispering Hills is tucked away in Georgetown, Kentucky, which is just north of Lexington. And to say that we fell in love with Georgetown would be an understatement. We are like counting down the days until we go back. But Whispering Hills has a beautiful view. It has a pool area. It has some of the kindest people there. So if you go to Whispering Hills, be sure to say hello to Ronnie for us. cleaned up, packed up, and headed to Pigeon Forge, but not to Anchor Down.
No.
We're going somewhere new today.
We're going to the top.
We're very excited.
The top of the mountain.
We've heard this place is amazing, so we're going to check it out.
Yeah, it looks really, really neat.
Hoping they have a flat site. We're going to have an easy parking job.
Based on the visual representations shown on the internet, it looks flat.
We should be good.
I will say, I believe that our time in Kentucky is one of my most enjoyable and favorite states that we've ever been in.
Same.
Not that we've stayed in a whole lot of different states, but it was really, really enjoyable.
So far, this is my favorite. I cannot wait to come back.
Yeah. We will be back because we didn't get to Lexington downtown at all.
No.
There's still several things in this area that we did not get to see.
The horse park.
Yeah, that McConnell Springs, I think it's called.
Yeah.
You know, just any good dining establishment in downtown Lexington. So much more to see around here.
So we're coming back very soon.
We will be back.
Okay, I honestly don't even know what the last thing we filmed is. I'm going to try and catch y'all up on the speed really quickly. So, you know, we left Lexington, did not get to do all the things we wanted to, so we're going to definitely go back. We are going to go to Anchor Down and stay there on our way back home just for like a couple of nights. Kind of like a decompress after trip, just kind of relax a couple of days. Stop, you know, but we could not get into Anchor Down, so we decided to come to the Ridge. We've heard lots of people talk about this place. We've had a few of you guys tell us to come stay here, and so we're like, let's check it out. We could get into here like the day that we needed to, and so we're actually supposed to leave tomorrow. Today's supposed to be our last day. Yesterday, we were going to go hike the Smoky Mountain National Park. Mm-hmm. Not the whole thing, just take a hike up there. And
we're going to cover a lot of ground.
A lot of ground yesterday, you know, and go over to Anakeesa, because as many times as we have been here, we've never been to Anakeesa, and like that is something that we keep saying we want to do. So we were like all excited. We woke up, Daisy May was like not really feeling great, so we're kind of just trying to like wait it out with her and make sure she was gonna like be okay. And then we checked the weather, because it started like getting cloudy, and all of a sudden it's like tornado watch in effect till 7 p.m. and I'm like, that's kind of crazy. And then the sky kept getting darker and darker, and then I had my friend Mandy Wiggins from our RV tracks. She texts me and she's like, hey, we're watching the weather, hope you guys are okay. And I'm like, what is happening? So we turned on the weather channel, and it was like insanity. It was like in the next 30 minutes to an hour, what did it say? Like, not possible. It said,
I mean, it was throwing all sorts of stuff out there.
Like 70 mile per hour winds.
1 inch hail.
But it said like tornado probable or something.
Yeah,
or strong.
Or likely.
Likely.
It said likely, yeah.
And we were like, what in the world? So we're over here trying to like figure out what we should do. And all of a sudden it came out of nowhere. I lost my marbles. I have a little bit of footage, so I'll insert that here. Okay, y'all, this is insane. We were gonna go to the National Park today and do a hike, and we decided not to because Daisy wasn't feeling great, and it said like there was a possibility of a storm. Now we are watching the weather like crazy. What did the weather say? We are
up to 75 mile per hour gust. Tornadoes likely.
Tornadoes likely. Is it significant?
Yeah. So I'll have some Fruity Pebbles.
I feel sick to my stomach. It's like eerie. It just started raining. Every time. Every single time we get in this RV, there is a storm.
We need to know where the the safe house is, you know?
Oh yeah, we do. Because this is insane. And you're just like eating Fruity Pebbles.
It calms me down.
I'm so scared.
What?
My hands are shaking. My hands are shaking. Bunky, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'm shaking.
I'm not going out there now.
We cannot see this camper.
I'm not going out there now.
Bunky, my heart is pounding. We are currently in the office, in the main building of this campground because I was having full-on panic attack meltdown.
Yeah.
It was intense.
It was pretty intense and rough out there for about like 10 minutes.
Once I felt the camper significantly move for like the second time, I was like, we're getting out of here.
Well, I mean, I could tell, like with the way that the wind and water was passing over the top of the truck.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we had our hurricane last September.
Yeah.
And I saw it coming off the roof of houses and stuff. And it was about to look the same, you know. So
yeah, it was time to get out of there.
It was quite breezy out.
There's actually quite a few people up here, and they all brought their dogs as well. So we're not alone. There's like lots of people in here, but we have this little like nook back here that's just ours, which is really nice. And we're getting lots of ideas of things to do.
The right thing to do, everyone, by the way,
if you're ever in this situation,
is to actually go to a safe structure.
Yeah.
Because
listen, we are pros at this point because every single time, if y'all have been watching our RV videos for a long time, you know, every time we get in this RV, there is like a hurricane, a tornado, severe weather, this, that, and the other. We are always stuck in storms. So at this point, I feel like we're really good at it. But yesterday, I was really scared. We
weather the storm pretty well.
We do. So anywho, that brings us to today. It was supposed to be our last day. We're gonna go to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, and we're so excited because also it is beautiful today. When I say beautiful, I mean the weather is breathtaking.
It's like partly cloudy. I think the high was 83, right?
Yes, we've been outside all day. Bunky cooked us a big breakfast this morning. It is the nicest weather I have felt in a long time. Like no humidity. So anyway, I looked at the national park and it's supposed to be like 65 up there today.
No,
yes.
So when we're walking, we're gonna be cold.
Yeah, this morning I was like, Bunky, I'm just really not ready to leave. Like this has been my favorite trip we've ever done, and I'm like, I just am not ready to hang it up. Like thinking about leaving the RV tomorrow, I was like, I can't do it. And it's just like the weather's amazing. We love this campground. I have to show y'all this campground, by the way, before we leave. But we've had the most beautiful sunset every night. I'm like, I can't do it. I'm not ready. So we just went to the office this morning. We're like, if we extended our stay, would we have to move sites? And they're like, no, you can stay like through Sunday. And I was like, yes! So we're going to stay to Friday. To Friday. So 2 more days. We even packed a little lunch. Bunky made us a peanut butter sandwich. We have some jalapeno hot Cheetos. Cookies, and some chips.
Yep. We gotta have a little sustenance to keep us going here.
Yeah.
Because we're going on a 3 mile. We are gonna go on bear hunt.
Take the exit toward National Park.
Great Smoky Mountain National Park, and it is beautiful. Like we've had the windows down the whole way up here. Even if you just come and drive through, it is breathtaking. But we just got up to where we want to take our hike, and I think we have to have a parking pass, but we didn't really know that. So we're not exactly sure what we're gonna do. We may have to drive all the way back down to like a visitor center, worst case scenario. But I think that's what we're gonna have to end up doing.
See, I knew, like I read and I knew that we needed the parking tag, but I didn't think that, like it didn't cross my mind or whatever that I needed to actually get it at the visitor center before we got to where we were gonna park to get on the trail. So it's kind of like, I don't know how far away the next visitor center is, you know, for us to drive there, and there was no parking available anyway.
So So we're trying to figure out what to do.
Well, I mean, we could just find, like we did that one time, you know, and just kind of like find somewhere off the side of the road
And go on our own little trail.
Yeah,
We
I mean
could.
that would be equally as fun.
Yeah, it is
Because like you can
breathtaking, y'all.
I guess like you can see all those people just parking on the side of the road there. Like you can park right there, but then you have to walk, like hike all the way to the trail to go on the hike.
Right.
And that is more walking than I planned on today.
Also, something that I have noticed as we have been driving through here is it looks like this area got hit pretty bad by the storm yesterday, because there have been so many trees and tree limbs and just like debris kind of like in the road areas or on the side that people have like pulled over, but tons of trees down. So that storm was crazy yesterday. This is one of my favorite days.
I mean,
This is so cool.
yeah, this is a very, I think, unique national park too, kind of,
Yeah.
in that, well, I don't know, it's just so familiar to us because this is the kind of like woods and landscape that we're used to.
Yeah.
So it looks like what we would expect, but I kind of,
It's
you know,
breathtaking.
someday though, I want to get out to one of those ones out west where we're like looking at, you know, red rocks and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so we found this little like parking lot pull off area. We
Yeah.
said that's a good spot.
Yeah. This will give us plenty of time to have our snacks.
Yeah, so we're gonna have
Just
our little
what
lunch.
I'm so concerned about. I just want it. I don't know.
Okay, so we have seen a turkey.
We did see a turkey.
I've seen lots of like huge birds.
Yeah, I just saw a crow.
Yeah, but we're looking for a bear.
We're hoping, as cool as it would be to actually see a bear, maybe if it's like on the other side of this creek.
But every time we come here, we look for a bear. You remember last time?
We've seen a bear one time.
Yeah, it was a baby.
Yeah.
That's the only kind of bear I want to see. You know,
I
it's
don't
baby.
want to, where there's baby bears,
There's Mama
Mama
Bear.
bear is not far away.
Look at how beautiful.
You know what's so interesting too?
What?
Is there's nobody else parked right here.
I know, the whole
I don't
place
understand
ourselves.
why.
Wow. I say we find us a rock down there and sit and have our lunch.
You know what we need?
What?
We need some shoes that we can walk across
Water.
water. It would be fun to walk just over there and eat on that rock.
Yeah, it would be. Oh, that would be so fun. I was just telling Bunky that this is like so much more special to us now because we live at the beach, and so this is like the furthest thing from what we get to see on a normal basis. So like getting to see all of these trees and the mountains and creeks and rocks and just all of this, it is so special to us. And just like I stand in amazement because it's just breathtaking.
I love all of the moss.
I know, it's so cool.
Nature's carpet.
Yeah.
You know what they showed in that
Movie?
movie we watched the other day?
Never
Don't be-
stand.
Don't step on fallen logs.
That's right.
This one looks pretty solid though.
As your foot goes through it. The last time we came to the national park, we did kind of the same thing. We found this like random pull off parking lot, and it was a different spot than this. We pulled over into it and it had this like cute little path that we could take, and we had the best time.
Oh yeah, there was that cool little bridge we walked across.
But I want to tell y'all, so like if you come and like you can't get into like a parking lot or a specific hike that you want to do, even just like pulling off and finding your own little trail is sometimes equally as amazing. And usually you'll have the whole entire thing to yourself, so it's like very peaceful.
Yeah,
I almost like it better.
Yeah, that was real crowded up there. And
Yeah.
although we're not getting to go on the hike where we're gonna see that waterfall and that kind of stuff.
I want to do that eventually.
I know, but this is still
So
a lot of
cool.
fun.
This is absolutely magical. In the matter of like 20 feet, we've seen at least 12 butterflies.
Yeah, if not, I mean,
If not more.
I was not expecting. I don't know if it's like
They're everywhere.
it's very odd. I've never seen this many butterflies all at one time, like so in such a short span of time. Like
Look, they're everywhere. Wow. Off of the main road, there's all of these places that say a quiet walkway. So we decided after lunch to just like keep driving, and then we saw this one and we were able to like pull off really easily. So we're gonna try and do this little trail and see where it takes us.
I hear more water ahead.
Let's see.
Is it same?
Oh no, but I said let's see. Okay, now this is the problem.
Oh.
Do we take left, straight, or right?
Ooh. I'm thinking we need to either go straight or left.
See, I wanted to go right.
Why do you want to go right for it?
I don't know, it just seemed like the natural thing to do. Let's go straight.
Hold on. So where we parked, there's only one other car. Which direction are they coming from? We won't go that way.
Let's go straight.
No,
Come on.
they're going straight.
You're straight.
They're straight ahead. Let's go left.
Okay. The left doesn't seem like it's going towards the water.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not.
I need to go right.
I want to go left, Mom.
I want to go right.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoe. Oh, okay, come on. Something just literally jumped from here to that water.
It had to have been a frog.
What if it was a snake?
No. Snake can't jump like that, I don't think.
I think,
You want me to
from
go
what
first?
I can see, what I was just going to say from what I can see here, I think that the left difficulty level was extreme. Do you see we're about to hike up?
It said you didn't need hiking boots or backpacks or water or anything. It said just bring yourself and your shoes.
Here we go. That's pretty steep.
There's like headstones up here, y'all.
We walked to a cemetery. Tell us. Whose gravestones are they?
There's some people called the Bohannons buried up there, and one of them was born in 1845.
Wow.
That's I think the oldest headstone I've ever seen.
Wow.
It's almost 200 years.
That is wild.
Yeah.